we're going to change gears a little bit here, and wanted to bring up um, the DC absolute where DC is going now with their comics. So we're gonna close this out, and we're actually going to bring that down, and then we're gonna close out the display one. Okay. All right. So I wanted to shift gears here a little bit and talk about the DC, what the way the direction is going now with DC. As you guys might not be aware of, or some might be aware of, is that at the end of this month there is a new line coming out. It's called the Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And this is spinning out of Absolute Power. I have not read Absolute Power yet. Because I wanted to. Wanted to wait till everything was done here, but I also wanted to because this came out this week, I wanted to kind of launch into uh, doing this series, and I do plan on discussing and reviewing each of the issues of Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. One of my last streams, I did mention about how I was a big fan of the Superman and Wonder Woman design, but I did not particularly care for the Batman logo. I mean, Batman himself isn't bad. I'm just not a fan of the Batman logo or them having the kind of the wings the way they are. But anyhow, so we are kicking off here with it's called the DC All In Special. I am glad that DC is going back to their original line. I didn't mind the original logo that they were doing for the last couple of years. I thought it was okay. The DC universe. I do enjoy the DC uh, classic logo. All right, so we are going to go ahead. We're going to go in. So writers are good. We're starting with Alpha here. The writers are Josh Williams and Scott Snyder. Not a big fan of Scott Snyder per se. His writing is hit or miss. But then we have of course, all the different cover artists and letters and colorists and stuff like that. There are two stories in here. So we are looking at a little bit longer comic. I believe it is 48 pages. But as we said, here we are. We are going to discuss the different thing here. I suspect this is just me. Although they are saying that this is all in and that this is the new Superman or the new Vision and stuff like that, this is not going to affect the mainstream universe. I believe this is probably going to be now we probably could see some ripples come into the mainstream DC universe just based off of what I've read, and you guys will see what I mean here. So we do have the issue number 1 cover here of Batman. Again, I am not. I'm okay with the lettering and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of the logo. Or the emblem. I'm not a fan of those, and I'm not a fan of the Batwing with the whip, almost like the whips and stuff like that. Now I don't know the direction they're going to go in. I mean, it does say no mansion, no money, absolute warrior. So from what I understand and it is going to be written by Scott Snyder. So again, I'm gonna leave judgment open onto what this is going to be. So what you're looking at is we're looking at this this new universe and everything going on. So from what I understand, he has no money, has no mansion, none of his tools or anything like that. I from what I understand, Alfred is not in the picture at all. either he has died or something has happened. Again, I gotta wait for I gotta wait for issue number 1 to come out and read it, and to see what's going on here. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one here. All right, and it starts out. It says 52 days later. It started as an idea, a symbol of our unity. Our unity. Everyone brought something to the table. Steelworks, Wayne Tech, Queen Industries, and Terrific Tech built the hardware, the technology needed to house it. Alien technology from Krypton, Thanagar, powered by the Speed Force, was pulled together by John Stewart's architectural mind and Green Lantern's willpower. And then Wonder Woman blessed it by the gods and infused it with magic and earthly forces from beyond the earthly plane. The Justice League has always been made up of the best of us, and so it need to be the same. All right, and it says, when the Justice League first came together, we wanted to give humanity a helping hand, to combine our power and our compassion to make the world a better place. But recently there have been times of darkness, loss, betrayal, nightmare, change. And when our enemies came together to take advantage of us, we survived like we always do. But knew if we were coming back together, we needed to do something different. And then, of course, we see Starfire. Yes. And in the past, we had limited our ranks, but this time we knew it. It was necessary to invite everyone. And it says, it's an honor. It's an honor. Is it? But I'm ready. And then this is, of course, Blue Beetle. And then we see Red Arrow, and he says, I'm back, baby. And then Doom Patrol, we see, not this time. I got my own team to worry about. Metamorpho says, the last time I was on the League, it didn't end so well. Then we see Supergirl saying damn straight. And then we see, I suspect that this is either Tim Drake or I suspect this is Tim Drake. And then we have Fire and Ice, and she's saying, "This is time. I volunteered to hand out our creation out." But Mr. Terrific developed a way to teleport them exactly where they needed to go. Though there were some I needed to deliver in person. Booster Gold. Excellent work, sir. Grade A superheroing. Would you like me to upload this to our socials? Don't bother, Skeets. Thank you, Booster. Do I owe you a tip or something, like a like or subscribe? No, nothing like that. I appreciate the thought, but I'm done with the shameless plugs. At least give them a selfie, sir. You got it. Okay, people, gather around. Everyone say, Guy Gardner sucks. And of course, they all say Guy Gardner sucks. Skeets, I've been thinking. Always dangerous, sir. Haha, I'm serious. We've been in the past for a long time. Maybe we should. And then we hear, great work, Michael. And of course, and then we see Superman. Some of my peers see Booster as a joke, but I always see someone with the best intentions who sometimes got in his own way, and I'm impressed. And I agree. So Booster Gold, a lot of times, this is one of the great things that I love, that Superman always saw the positive in everybody. He did always have that critique of certain heroes, but he still saw the best in them. And he's right here. He says it. He says he sees some see him as a joke, but he saw someone with the best intentions who sometimes got in our own way. And a lot of times we do that as human beings. We sometimes tend to be our own worst enemies. Oh, that was nothing. Just a day in the life of Booster Gold. I know I'm one of your. I know I'm on your turf. Next time I'll leave the life and cat saving to you. Wait, am I in trouble? I swear to you, whatever Ted told you is a lie. Mostly. Calm down. Nothing like that. In the past, the Justice League always hasn't been welcome you with open arms, but you have a few ups and downs over the years, but I've been keeping my eye on you. Your growth as a hero is unquestionable. Here, you earned this. And you see him handling the card to him, and then he says, this is it. Finally. And we see Booster Gold finally having his Justice League card, which is great. What do you mean, Booster? You've been on the Justice League before. You don't get it, big guy. I remember this. You know how I was a star athlete in the future? Yeah, and would have gone pro, but I made some unfortunate mistakes, and it set me back, my whole life back into the dumps. The only job that would take me was the museum in Metropolis, and I would walk down the halls of heroes surrounded by greatness, and it inspired me. When I stole, I mean, borrowed the artifact from the museum, I made my way back to this time with a big idea to become a superhero. And I thought I could make a name for myself, reclaim the glory I had lost, and I did. And I had some amazing adventures, but I got to be honest, there are days when I feel lost, like I don't know my place in this time. After Waller, Pariah, all of this, I started thinking it was time to go home, take responsibility to my actions in the future, and try to build a new life there. But now, as I travel through time, I've noticed certain touchstone items, absolutes in the universe, you know. Batarangs, your Fortress of Solitude, the GL rings, my Legion ring, and this membership card. I once saw it in the museum. It was blank. It was an artifact from the great moment in heroic history, a time of unity and peace, when everybody came together to support each other. And I feel lucky to be here now. So give me this lowdown. Who else is in on this Justice League with me? You, Wonder Woman, and of course Bats. But if we gotta, if any, and if there are anyone else, 5 more of the best, something like that. This card is just the start of what we've been building. We're showing everybody tonight. Don't be late, Booster. And I love this. This is what Booster Gold. A lot of times, gets a lot of people are not big fans of Booster Gold, but I kind of see Booster Gold as the everyman hero. He's the guy trying to make a difference. Yes, he gets in his way a lot of times. He sometimes does things for his own good, but can be uh, his own worst enemy, as I said before. And I like that. So that you're seeing this dichotomy of his favorite superhero, Superman, handing him the card, and and he remembers this element from in the future, and then we're going to see it's going to be a full house. Of course, we see Starfire, we see the GLs, Firestorm, others. Welcome to the new Justice League Watchtower. If we're going to have the biggest roster ever, we need the biggest base ever. Boom tech to get our teams to missions faster as possible. Of course, we see Red Robin. We see, Asura, Fire and Ice, Nightwing, Yara, Wonder Girl, and I probably speculate that's Raven. We see Supergirl, and that looks like to be Light there. I'm not sure who that is, but anyhow, okay, a place where we can come together, a place where our best minds can come together to help each other. Of course, we see Ted Kord. Powered by magic and science, Oracle set up our computer and communications. You might have seen our question. You might have seen our head of security, the question, walking the halls, which looks like they're doing a different look. We see Mara and, of course, Professor or Detective Chimp. Of course, we see Supergirl, Power Girl. And so, with great honor, we welcome you to Justice League Unlimited. This is more than our headquarters. It's home. It's a place where we can pull our resources together, support each other, and communicate in ways that ensure something like what happened with Amanda Waller never happens again. We're better together. These membership cards are so much more than they seem, more than just access to the Watchtower. Each card has been personalized to you, your powers to help you and augment your abilities. And pair you with others that do the same. Of course, we see Shazam, Donna Troy, Power Girl again, Dr. Light, Guy Gardner, Supergirl, Yara Flora. We see Robin, Dr. Fate, Ted Kord again, Green Arrow, Swamp Thing. And of course, Cyborg. Then we have the Ice, Nightwing, of course, bunch of more other. But this card right here will remain blank to represent the next hero to join our ranks, to show that there's always will be an open spot at the table for new members to come. Dang it, we're late. I told you we shouldn't have stopped for a hot dog, sir. It doesn't matter. Skeets, do you see it? The blank card? Just like the one I saw in the Halls of Heroes. And I thought I'd be happy, but why do I still feel so lost? To the future, my friends. Gzz. And of course, we see the again. Something's approaching. We have a breach. Security protocols activate, sir. My record showed this is not what happened. No duh, Skeets. And we see Zatanna. Finally, I will know the truth. Because you will tell it to me, Jim Corrigan, the Spectre. The Spectre, Darkseid is, will be. And then, of course, we see lightning bolts and more coming out of all the heroes. Omega beams, we see more being trashed. Again, boom. Okay, that is not good. Everybody get ready. Finally. And, of course, we see Darkseid. And Darkseid has bonded with the Spectre. If that's the case, Darkseid is going from the ruler of Apocalypse to death itself. It is done. Stop resisting me. Tell me the truth. What was the surge I felt? We have a problem, sir. I know. I'm detecting temporal rifts. Wait, scratch that. It's a break in reality. I know. Terrific. How can I help? Darkseid is here, but he isn't. But he also isn't. He's shifting. Reality shifts around him like it's breaking into two. Every move is pure chaos. I've never seen anything like it. Oh no, the card. This is not what's supposed to happen. This is very bad. The future has changed. I'm sorry, sir, but I don't think we can go home. Then we stay and fix things, right? Nightwing, get any of the fallen heroes to safety. Evacuate the watchtower. Booster, don't just stand there. Fight. If it is a fight you want, so be it. You will tell me what's been hidden from me. The Spectre is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, so Darkseid must have gone to great lengths to merge with him. I am final. If the gateway is finished, Darkseid will be impossible force, and I can sense that the Spectre is resisting his control, which means their bond is not complete. Our best chances of putting a stop to this is to separate them. We just need time. Then you will have it, sister, Wonder Woman says. Darkseid, Diana of the Amazon, men may fear your lasso of truth, but not Darkseid. The truth was all I was after this day, and I have found it, and it is glorious. And of course, Zatanna talking backwards, and I'm not even going to attempt that. This will protect you from the Spectre, but not from Darkseid. It's a risk, but we're out of time, Zatanna. Now, Cal, do it. Stop. Nothing will stop me from fulfilling my destiny. On Darkseid, we can't hold him. It's now or never, Kal-El. Your bond is with the Spectre is no more. And then we see the Omega Beams hitting Clark. And thank you, Darkseid ends. And then we see kaboom. Darkseid dead? Did he thank us? He's gone. But not without leaving us that. I've seen one of these before. A rip in time and space. Oh man, I know that face. Party's over? Correct. Everybody return to your stations. We have our first mission. Where's Darkseid? Orion. Of course, says later. One of the things is I kind of get a little frustrated when they do this. I would have done this in black, but, my father is not on Apocalypse, and I've spoken to my contacts, and there has been no sign of him since the attack. What is your take on this? Darkseid is a constant. All creation needs Darkseid, and if he's truly gone, the universe will create a new one. I must return to New Genesis and consult with the High Father to learn more. Report back when you do. We have our own lead. This membership card was at the epicenter of Darkseid's attack and appears to absorb some of his anti-life energy. It now acts as a doorway. A doorway to what? Ever since the multiverse was cut off, I've been studying the impact on our universe, and after Darkseid's death, I noticed something hidden. I noticed something, a hidden world we have found before active. The Elseworld? Correct. The Alpha World. After Perpetua and the Darkest Knight's defeat, our timeline restored, and we detected new worlds in the multiverse. First, we discovered this Alpha World, which we could not see into, but that's where we were able to deduce that it was in some sort of primordial state, unfinished clothes, and a vibrational pattern. Close to our vibrational pattern, but new. It is now changed, and that is now a finished world. It radiates the same kind of energy as Darkseid. We're going there, correct? I advise against that. There must be a way. Okay. And of course, it says way back in Dark Knight's Death Metal 7. I need to offer a warning. The multiverse sometimes is easy to explain if you look at like a map, and the universes are in different locations, and that isn't the case. But all at the same time, the worlds do not occupy the same space at different vibrations. Barry Allen used to say, each world holds its own pattern. If you could tell us where you were, if you could see or feel the vibrations, this world's vibrations are chaotic. And what happens if the vibration settles down and becomes less chaotic? I don't know. You're saying that it is one of the scariest things I've heard. Bottom line is, it feels dangerous. It feels like a ticking time bomb because of the unnatural flow of time there. The only people who could safely set foot in there are people who have an abundance of tachyon particles, which means only time travelers can go there. Someone like me. Dramatic entrance, sir. One of your best. Not now, Skeets. Booster, Michael, this is dangerous. When is it not? You told us we're all better together. This is why I'm here. It's gotta be me. You heard terrific. You need a time traveler. I'm attaching a tether to Skeets. Exactly 10 minutes he will activate the portal that will bring you back here. Do not lose Skeets. I mean, Skeets, don't lose Booster Gold. Spy on another world. Find Darkseid. No big deal. I totally got this. Are you sure? Just hyping myself up, Bats. I'm going. Don't tell Ted. He worries too much. Booster is taking a big risk, and just as big as his heart. Here we go. This is new. Booster, always being from the future, gave me hope. Knowing that there would be still heroes there, people who would want to make the world a better place. He has his setbacks, but he has never let that hold him down. We could all learn something from him. We've had worse landings. Okay, Skeets, we only got 10 minutes, so let's get on our reading. What do your scanners say? Skeets? Skeets! Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. And of course we see the Daily Planet, and then we see Darkseid's weapon. What happened? We've lost contact. Thought that might happen, but as long as Booster has Skeets, we can bring him home. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm Big Boy. I've functioned without Skeets before. I could do the scan and find him. Oh crap. I know where I am, where and when I am. I gotta send back a warning. Yikes! We should have let him go alone. We've waited long enough. We need to find a way in to follow him. If Booster is lost, we will. Boom. Grr. Okay, if anybody can hear me, mission accomplished. I found Darkseid. We are going there, correct? I advise against it. Let's talk. There must be a way. That ring. Oh no. I finally have my army. And then, of course, we see, to continue across the absolute universe, my legion. And then, of course, we see all the different people. So I'm speculating. I'm wondering if this is Supergirl. Or these are all the different, all the different. Yeah, we'll see who this is. All the different people from Apocalypse and stuff like that in that universe. Okay. All right. So then of course, we're going to start here. So I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to take a break here. I got to use the restroom, so I will be back. Give me one moment.